Hello. Yes, good afternoon everybody. I hope you can see my screen and also hear my voice clearly. Today's 10th of March. So I want us there to look at something else. Basically, we just want to analyze one index. Not only that, we want to look at other correlated indices. We want to see how can you correlate that index with others. We're also going to look at moving averages. We want to see what are the best indicators which, if you use on that index, then you're likely going to get the best results. So this is going to be biased somehow in the direction. I'm going to be biased somehow, and I'm going to explain why I'm saying I'm biased with it. Like, I'm going to give a given direction which I expect price to go up to this level, in this direction, despite anything which will happen against whatever I've said. So we'll pull it up on our screen. This is how to add SXP500. This one, we drag it, then we have it. So this is how my chart looks. This is the chart which we want to look at today. So to start with, this is very much to the upper side. It looks like almost every year the price closes above where it opened the same year. If it opens anywhere, it has to close above it. So from this point, we had an uptrend there. Let me make this bold. We had some very good uptrend. We had a very good uptrend. Then the price pulled back down. It continued up, and then it came down. Then it continued up, and then it came down. Then it continued up, and then it came down, and then it continued up, and then it came down. Then it continued up slightly, and then it came back up, and then it continued up like this, and then it came back down massively, even went below the previous lowest low, and then it went down. This is this last year. It came back down, and then it continued to the upper side. As we're speaking now, the price is somehow pulling back. So I want us to look at this from this point of view. Let's assume we are using fib levels to trade. So we take the previous, the lowest low and the highest high, then we watch for places where the retracement happened. You want to see at what point do retracement always happens on this symbol. So if we pick this from the first and between 2013 and in the year 2013, if we take this as the swing low and this as the swing high, the price only pulled back like 23.6%. So that is way smaller compared to the whole move. So which means the move is from this point to this point. That the come next year, the price only pulled back like how much? This is 23% fib level. Then there's also this one. This was another significant pullback. So this one also the same thing happened. There was a pullback, but the pullback was not as big as the main move. So we'll draw that also and see. We had this here, this. So I'll be writing those down. So the first one, it pulled back up to 3.6% pullback. So that's the first pullback that you have. Then here it pulled back up to 61.8% fib level. 61.8% fib. That's the pullback there. And then you have another one. We have this is another pull. This is another big move, main move. For this one, the pullback was around 38.2% fib level. So the next one, 38.2%. 38 38.2% fib retracement. And then we have another main move, this one. So in this case we had 38.2% fib level. So this is 38.2% pullback. And then the next one which we have, the next pullback which we have is from this point. So this is how much? This is 20. This is around 38.2. That's 38.2 also. 38.2% fib retracement. And then we have a case where the price pulled back actually up to negative. So this is the first one where it went negative. Then this the next time when it actually went negative. So this, in this case, it went below where we started. The other case also it went below where we started. And then we have this where it pulled back normally to 23.6%. So that is 23.6%. So you may want to ask me, how comes I'm leaving some retracements outside? I'm leaving those outside, the ones which are not normal, like the price pulled back way beyond where we expect to go to. Those ones I'll not be including them. So we have this where the price pulled back way below, then this is a pullback, this is 23.6, and as I speak now we have this also is 38.2% fib level. So if we place that on our screen, that is 38.2%, 38.2% fib level. So basically these are all the main retracements we've seen so far from 2013. These are the main percentages that if the price pulls back on this index, then always it tends to go up to 23.6 or 38.2 or 61.8 the most. And if it goes below this, then it's likely going below the swing low. So we want to get an average first of this, then we know exactly at what point do price normally pull back to. That's just the average price. Let's see. So the first one which we have 23.6% plus 61.8% plus 38.2% plus 38.2% plus 38.2% plus 23.6% plus 38.2%. That's a total of 261.8. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Divide by 7. So what this means is averagely the price tends to pull back at least 37.4%, which means if you are to trade this symbol, this index, always ensure that the price has pulled back at least 37.4% fib level. So the average between these pullbacks is actually 37, which means anytime the price spikes in one direction, it tends to pull back on an average of 37.2. So keep, even in this case here, the one we have now, we do have some pullback which has happened, but this is just a pullback. It has not hit it. Actually, it has gone up to around 37. This is around 37. So this was a good place to look for a buy from. And if the price spikes even higher, then that too will still give us a good place to look for a buy from. Does that make sense? Alright, so this is why I keep saying that this is upwards. If you now minimize this chart like this, look at what has been happening so far. The price is very much to the upper side. There is no, look at this point, steep to the upper side. And if we pick this as the swing low here, and then you take this as the swing high, then you can see that the price may likely pull back up to 23.6%, where if it goes up, bounces off from, then we do expect a move up to around 42.0. A break beyond this level will mean we are continuing even higher. So if you're on this chart right now, I recommend you look for buy positions. I'm going to attach moving averages also on this. So this is 20 period moving average. We are upwards. If you attach also 200 period moving average, you'll see that we are still upwards. So this, we may not have enough data for this, but there's not enough data for this, but still we are upwards. So this is 20, the price is above it. If you attach maybe another moving average, another indicator, sorry, if you attach if you attach the alligator indicator, you'll see that we are also upwards. This is the alligator indicator. We are upwards, very much to the upper side. If you attach maybe another trend indicator, maybe you attach the Bollinger Bands, this too is showing us an uptrend. So on this chart, I recommend only buy positions. Keep looking for more buy orders. Do not look for any sell position as you're speaking now. Keep looking for buy positions. If the price gives you a buy signal, ensure you pick it. So this is why I was saying at the start that I'm biased on this one. Everything is indicating upwards. In price action, upwards. Highs and lows still upwards. This price action. Indicators are upwards. If you use fib level, we are still upwards. So keep looking for buy orders. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's session. We'll meet again next week at the center. So thank you. See you.